Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Dearice Spencer-Shackleford, and I am speaking life into your journey. So, you might want to say, well, Dearice, how are you speaking life into your journey? Maybe I didn't introduce myself well enough. I am a motivational, inspirational speaker and a certified master life coach. I specialize in spiritual transformation for people who want to heal holistically instead of using prescription drugs. Now, you might say, how can that help you? I want to tell you something. I myself experienced some things where, some people were like, well, maybe you should go see a therapist and maybe you should get on something. Maybe you should take a prescription. And I decided I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to get on any prescription. But I realized I didn't want to bleed out on people. I knew I was called to a higher purpose. And that purpose required me to heal. I've been noticing lately on social media how many people need and are wanting to heal. And you're saying, how do you know this? I know it from the way that they're posting. They're posting how yesterday was a bad day. Today is a better day. Yesterday, I could barely get out of bed. Yesterday, I didn't understand what was going on with me. It was really, really hard for me yesterday. And they're bleeding all over everyone. And I see it. And it kind of, I was taken back by it. I said, wow, was I doing that? I decided I didn't want to do that. So I was hoping that I didn't do that. So now that I've done the necessary healing that I needed to do, and I've also gone and gotten coaching and the therapy and the mentorship that I needed in order for me to stand here today to tell you, stop bleeding on others. And you're like, what? Stop bleeding on others. You may think it's harmless that you're sharing how you're feeling on social media. In fact, it asks you, what are you feeling? How are you feeling today? What are your feelings? And it has little emojis that you can add to it too. But if you're in a, or you're still in a traumatic state, or you're in a state of, I need to heal from this, posting on social media is not going to give you the answers. And you're like, what? Basically, what you're doing to the world is showing them that you're still hurting. And honestly, that's not the way to go. Showing the world that you're still hurting, showing the world that I need help, that's all you're doing. You're saying, this is my cry for help. Subconsciously, I'm saying to you that I need your help. Please, someone send me help. And some of you are still actually praying for help. And guess what? I'm here to tell you that your prayers have been answered. Here's your sign. You can post about how you feel, but there's a way to do it to where you're not bleeding on someone else. You can post on your disappointment, but there's a way to do it where you're not bleeding or projecting on someone else. And you're probably saying, but I'm not bleeding on someone else. I'm just sharing my feelings. But there's a way to share your feelings to whereas you're not invoking that feeling on someone else. There's a way to do that. There's a way for you. There's a way to do it where you're helping and not hurting. There's a way to express your feelings to whereas you're actually showing someone else an answer or a solution instead of pointing out the problem. I help people with that. I guide people with that. I guide people on how to heal in a way that's more holistic and non-traditional, but yet simple. Okay, let me say that again. I help people heal in a way that's non traditional, that's holistic, but simple. In a way that you'll probably think, wait a second, why didn't I know about that before? And I'll probably tell you, you probably did, but you ignored it because It wasn't traditional. See, tradition sometimes will get us in a vicious cycle of constantly doing something over and over again, to whereas we're going insane. Isn't that the definition of insanity according to Albert Einstein? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. With my techniques, with my format, with my formula, which is so simple and so easy, you'll probably be like, wait a second, how? And I've used every step that I guide my clients with. I use the same. I use the same steps to get here today. And you're like, from what? Let me share a snippet of my story, a snippet of my story. See, in 2018 and 2019, from December to January, I lost my husband and my father. Now, then I didn't think I could make it through. But now I'm sitting here today and I'm sharing with you that I literally slept on the floor. I was already working at a psych hospital and I had just graduated with my degree in psychology. At that moment, I knew exactly what I was going through and I knew how to get through, but I didn't want to do it traditionally. Even with my degree, I knew that I could possibly go and get a prescription to wake up in the morning and get a prescription to go to bed at night. But I said I didn't want to do that. But I got to be honest with you, I was literally sleeping on the floor. I couldn't sleep in my bed, not the bed that my husband and I shared. It was impossible for me. And I know how it feels. I was so ready to go along with my father and my husband. I didn't want to be here anymore. And I have 3 children that I had to raise. 3. And I knew they depended on me. So every night I would cry myself to sleep, begging God, please, God, just take me. But I can tell you, I never took a prescription. I was determined to get from the floor to helping you. And you're like, what? Yes, that's the thing. I was determined. I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't understand why this was happening to me. I couldn't understand. And I only posted one time, one whole video about this account of how much I miss my husband, how much I needed him right now, how much I wish he was with me. And I vowed then that I would never do it again because I didn't want to bleed out on people. I wanted to be a solution to a problem. And I went through all of the steps, the meditations, the prayer, the therapy sessions, the coaching sessions, the mentor sessions to get here today to tell you that you are a part of a solution. Not because you're sharing how you feel, but because you've experienced something that helped you realize how much you felt. And today I'm here to share with you that learning how to share a solution is the way you become a problem solver. Here before you, I sit as a problem solver. I'm here to solve your problem. I don't want you to bleed out on anyone else. I don't want you to share these posts of how much you hurt and how much you're in pain. I want you to embark on a journey with me. As I hold your hand, you allow me to hold your hand and we walk this thing out together. I am now opening up group coaching where you won't have to be by yourself. You won't have to feel like you're taking this journey by yourself or you're not in this situation by yourself. I'm opening my group coaching sessions now where you can be a part of a group of like-minded individuals to hold you accountable as you're going through this healing journey. Embark on a healing journey with me. where I share the steps that I've used, the easy steps. Now, I say it's easy, and you might be like, it's not that easy. It takes dedication and time, but it's worth it. I'd rather apply the knowledge and execute than to constantly be weighed down in that depression that I was in. So today I can stand before you and say, join me as I take you on this journey of healing, as I show you these tips, as I show you these steps, these easy steps. What makes it easy is that they're easy to do every single day. What makes it easy is that once you get into a routine of applying them and executing them every day, you will see it will come repetitive for you. And the healing process will just go a little smoother and smoother as you move along your journey. Join me, because I don't want you to bleed out on anyone else. I want you to become a part of the solution and embark on a healing journey with me. Click my link below or in my bio, and let's get you signed up for the group coaching with me for this wonderful signature healing package that I have. You're gonna wish you joined now, because 2024, I don't want you to be burdened anymore. I don't want to see you posting like you've been posting. I want to see you at your greatest, healed, filled with vigor, hope, and love. Join me today, and I'll see you in a group.